Well, I think it's me. That's good. All right. So, welcome back to Earworms Wednesdays. We've been doing Merlin 1998 and talking some great Arthurian legends and medieval times, the good old days, especially with our medieval expert, Mr. Colin, who is an archer, by the way. So, plenty of things going on tonight. I'm about to bring the aforementioned Colin on stage here. We have Dutch Gradient will be arriving shortly from Mr. Brown Alliance. He's taken the Concorde from the UK over here. And Liza will be joining us in a little bit. She is currently being interviewed on King Dolphin TV. A gentleman we met through our friend Anti-Derivative Jill. And so we're all streaming at the same time tonight. It's been an interesting one. But in any case, let us get on with things, and people will come as they come. I'm glad you came, Colin.
Ken? Oh, so am I. I wasn't sure. My PC had a fit last weekend.
Okay.
And as a result of which I can now only use 2 of the ports, which basically means mic and keyboard. And more to the point, it doesn't recognise my mic. So I'm now on the laptop, which does recognise the mic.
Well, you sound just fine, so I guess we have nothing to worry about. Unfortunately, you may not be feeling comfortable, but settle in as soon as we get going.
Unfortunately, I'm just trying to log into YouTube, and I can't remember my password to log into YouTube.
Oh my goodness!
Basically, I won't be able to answer chats in YouTube. So I normally, what I'm saying is, I won't be ignoring people, but I won't be able to because I can't sign into YouTube.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I have my browser remember that stuff for me.
Yeah, the problem is I thought I'd done that on the laptop, but apparently I haven't, unless it's in the other bloody. So I've got 2 browsers I use, and I found that StreamYard didn't work that well in DuckDuckGo, so I'm on Microsoft Edge. Okay. Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I use Brave, and that works fine because it's based on Chrome, but it de-Googles it. But in any case, let us bring on our companion here that has been roasting aliens for a little bit now, and it looks like that party has finally just ended. Please welcome this gentleman by the name of Dutch Gradient.
Hey, what the hell are we supposed to use, man? Harsh language?
I'd like to keep this handy for close encounters.
I heard that.
Yes. I think because of YouTube regulations, the harsh language has just become, I don't know, more of a ratchet effect.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And in case anyone does not know, Lawrence was referring to the line that Frost says right before Hicks brings out the shotgun. He yells, "Yeah, what are we supposed to use, man? Harsh language?"
Well, I think they just ended the aliens roast, so I think we can probably lighten up on that a little bit now, right? We can relax.
Well, I mean, you referenced it. Some folks watching might not know.
You gave me a video and I played it.
I know, but some people watching might not have known. That's why I said it for them.
We guide you through every step here. All right, I got the stuff up here. It looks like I'm going to be the one that'll be putting chats up on screen for a little bit until Liza's able to join us. She's over at King Dolphin TV, and definitely after the stream, please check that out. I think it's the only King Dolphin TV on YouTube, so that'll be worth a visit. She did a live interview about her cigar box guitar building. So anyway, tonight we're back to Merlin, and we're halfway through Yay! We're halfway through Merlin, and we are at the point.
Oh, we're halfway
Halfway
there.
there.
Oh, living
Living
on a
on a
prayer.
prayer.
Yeah, delay is a thing in streaming. You may think you're on time, but none of us are. As we
Unlike
found out when Ruin was singing with Istophobos, like
mm,
2 measures off.
unlike Merlin, who, as a wizard, always comes when he wants to. He's always
When
always
he
on
needs
time.
to.
He's always on time. So
You're here precisely when you mean to, on
yes.
Brown time. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I, I don't know, man. It takes a special knack to get these chats up. There we are. We have the high Elvish from Istophobos. So that's good. And we have Gavin. Is it Gavin Unit or does he have a last name again? Gavin Unit. Yep. So, welcome, folks. We're going to enjoy some Merlin. This is the second half, but this is a poignant part because now King Arthur, he was just born last week, but he has aged so quickly, just like Merlin himself.
He must
So
have had
this week,
he must have
he's
had a very
young
happy
adult.
he must have had a very happy childhood.
He did. Yeah, just like Merlin, he had a happy childhood. Time flew, and it took him about a week to grow up. And same thing with Merlin. I mean, Arthur here. Now, so everybody knows these tales, right? Well, there's all sorts of different versions. So we'll be talking about these because oh man, there's so many different versions. So where do we pick up? All right, we are in Avalon, and this is of course where Merlin took his true love Nimue for healing after some dragon fire. You know how it is after some dragon breathes on you and you get all sorts of skin features that you didn't have before. Well, that happened to Nimue, and she's being taken care of there. But we found out last week that it looks like it's going to leave a mark, that dragon fire. It's going to leave a mark. And so she's not too happy with how she looks. Merlin still loves her. You know, he's got that true love thing going on. It's like he's there with her no matter what. And so here they are in a garden at Avalon, blowing dandelions, I believe. And, everything's right in the world, right? Well, hopefully, because King Arthur was born, and now Merlin feels like, okay, finally, he has influence over a future king, and he's bringing him up right, so he'll be a good king, unlike that Vortigern and that Constant and that Uther, his father, Uther. Man, you know, King Arthur was born because Uther did that sort of thing with the Lady Igraine, and she was married to Cornwall, and he had Cornwall killed and all that stuff. It was nasty. So I don't know. Out of that, can you get something good? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. He's his own man, and we'll see what happens with King Arthur. Anybody
Of
want to say
course,
anything before we begin?
yes, of course the child can be good. Just because the mother was, I think the term on YouTube now is graped, does not mean the child is automatically a bad child. That's a horrible thought that actually exists out in the world, and is despicable.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this is King Arthur, so we know everything's going to turn out fine, don't we?
Of course it will. There's no way anything could go wrong.
Go wrong.
Oh man, there's something about fantasy stories, and especially this legend, where it's almost like you wait for things to get good, and it's like, okay, you get some hope, and then boom, something else happens. Oh, but anyway, welcome, Anna. Thank you for joining us. Reminds me, next Monday, May the 4th, not
Be with
only
you.
is it some sort of fashion gala at YouTube, we will be celebrating that by doing the Silmarillion. We're basically going to be doing the Valaquenta. Basically, we'll be learning about the Valar, the Maiar, and their associations with Tolkien's world and everything. Oh, we had a blast. And this time's going to be the same thing. We're going to have an early morning. Anna Nielsen joining us. She is that Tolkien girl. And so she's going to be there in the land of the rising sun, where the sun of the next day will be rising for her, and we'll still be getting the latter half on the day before. So it's going to be Tuesday the 5th for her and Monday the 4th for us. But at least we won't be talking Star Wars that night, because that was truly not May the 4th day. And of course,
I'm sure Star Wars won't even be mentioned once the entire evening.
Well, anyway, last year it was a Sunday and we did John Williams. That's how we navigated that. But anyway, here we go. Merlin's blowing dandelions. I know that didn't sound good, but what is he saying? There's a bit of a talk here. They're talking, but the camera's doing sweeping motions around them, and it's following the dandelion seed floaty things, and it's looking at trees and stuff, so it's going around the garden. Dutch, would you please, in your Merlinistic voice, please share with us the great dialogue that's going on here?
I can't stand the thought of people peering, whispering, pointing at me. We live in the forest. Animals don't point or whisper there.
I know. They'll live in the forest.
I'm having a hard time reading these.
Yeah,
They're
me too.
so out of focus.
I'm wondering what happened. Normally it was... Do you think it's because of the blurry focus of the camera? The subtitles were stylized in a way that...
I don't know. Honestly, the subtitles usually look like that when you're about to play a clip.
Yeah, it looks like we're playing Wizardry or Ultima 2.
Yeah, it looks like they're as if they're half faded in.
It's like Commodore 64 font for fantasy game. But anyway, let's soldier on. Hopefully it gets better. Not right away, but what the... Oh, director of photography.
So I can't read it. Basically, she's concerned. He's saying it'll be okay.
I think he's saying, I want to make it real. But I can't work out the first line.
Yeah. You can tell she's saying...
Interpretation.
No, hold on. No. She's saying, but it's a dream, Merlin. And he's saying, I want to make it real.
Thank you. I still
think
can't
we
read
need
it.
Anna's help tonight.
I'm kind of looking down at a weird angle at this.
Text.
I'm kind of having to look forward down at a really weird angle, so I can actually just about make out the writing behind it. I do hope clears up.
Yeah, I'm just clicking any chats now. Probably I'm clicking all of Istophobos' swearing and everything. All right, so what's going on here? More wizardry font, and I mean, basically, it's this. It's floating around. It's really cool how the camera does this. They probably suspended it from a line and basically were, just it's floating around like it is a part of the dandelion. And then here we see some of the monks around,
and she's telling him that she's found a place here, and prayer and meditation.
Yeah. Well, when you've been burned, meditation sometimes is the only remedy.
And it's a piece she's never known before.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Now, Liza wanted to look at these leaves. She's not here right now, but she wanted to check these out to see if this really was an apple tree. Because isn't it part of the legend that apple trees grew on the island of Avalon?
It's supposed to mean island of apples. That's what Avalon is supposed to mean.
That's what it means. Supposed to. So
the leaves are not quite the right shape. Yeah,
so
looks like apple.
Entomologist as well as
no, I'm good as Google. Oh. And these leaves are too narrow and heart shaped.
They're also a little blurry. I don't know.
No, but you can tell they're narrow.
Okay.
Yeah, no, if they're blurry, they must be cider apples because they're drunk.
The font is getting clearer now.
He wants to know why she shut herself away here, and she says to be nearer my God.
That's true. So she is a Christian.
Mhm.
So I assume her father, who was ardent, sometimes pronounced ardente. It was weird.
I liked al dente.
Yeah, al dente. Yeah, he likes his pasta one way. But anyway,
I like his
poor guy.
cousin Al. I prefer his cousin Al Bundy.
Al Bundy. That guy, man. Oh. You felt like you needed to take a shower after watching Married with Children.
or
So
Al
impactful.
or Al Bundy's long lost twin, Dutch.
Oh, we'll call you Dutch Bundy then.
No, I'm Dutch Gradient.
Oh,
Did you not see the movie Dutch?
no.
Ah, Ed O'Neill trying to bond with his soon to be stepson.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I didn't think.
But
Well,
the nearer
anyway.
you are to him, the further you are from me.
Is that from that movie? No, that's from here. Oh, okay.
That's me reading the subtitles and getting
So
us
we're
back on
already
path.
feeling like, or it seems like Merlin is feeling, he's not so sure about this Christian God, is he? They seem to have similar ideals and morals, Merlin and the Christian God, who actually isn't in, Christianity is in this, by the Romano-British being in here, but, we basically bring our knowledge of Christianity to it because they don't really explain much about it. But the thing is here, he feels like God's competition for him. And that's kind of odd.
I think they are definitely partly relying on, sort of leaning on the Christianity hardening beliefs, and therefore driving out the belief in the old ways, which is, I said, was what the Mist of Avalon does as well. So it's definitely that sort of thing rather than any particular Christianity, because it would have been, as I said before, I think it would probably have been Celtic Christianity coming in at this time, I think.
Right. Well, the thing is, this would be like post Patrick then, I guess, right? Saint Patrick.
Yeah, I think so.
So this would be the return of Christianity.
No, this would be Columba. Patrick goes to
Columba,
Ireland.
That's right.
Patrick goes to Ireland. Columba comes to Britain. Comes to England, I think.
Right. Yeah, but Patrick first, and then Columba.
Yeah.
All right. So Columba.
It's a weird cross back and forth, because Patrick is a Christian English kid taken as a slave by Irish pirates and taken to Ireland. He then converts Ireland to Christianity, and then Columba comes back over here because Christianity sort of isn't big in Britain. There's a lot of paganism still in Britain, and Columba brings Christianity back. It's a rather complicated back and forth.
Yeah, it's like the Romano-British way. The Christianity survived by Patrick going into Ireland, and then Columba bringing it back to the British. To Great Britain later, after the Anglo-Saxons had kind of almost eradicated it. They didn't eradicate the Romano-British. It's like people living there basically settled in, but they basically enforced their way as they took over. And so this would be either that time where Columba had brought Christianity back in the form of King Arthur and before him Pendragon, who wasn't very Christian, but was on paper. But, it was either that time or before that, before the Anglo-Saxon
I'm looking up. Columba was born in 521 and died in 597.
So that's like a full 100 after Patrick's activities.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
because Patrick was born in 380 something and died in 460 something.
And we're probably talking the 400s, 450s. For this. So yeah, it's there. So it's in that time when they're going back, when it's going back and forth.
461. He died in 461.
Yeah, these stories have roots in, historical events. It's
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, there's I mean, I've mentioned it a number of times. There's a fascinating series of lectures on the Great Courses Plus purely about how the legend of King Arthur has actually changed, and they look at some of the history of that. And there's a bit where you can actually see legends talk about or fifth and sixth and seventh century texts looking back a little bit talk about this. The first mention of King Arthur actually is it's literally a throwaway line, because there's a line about some great warrior who killed 900. Probably means his unit did one himself. But and the last one is, it's great warrior, but he was no Arthur, and that's the first time we hear of Arthur.
okay.
But the Anglo-Saxons come in the early 6th century, I think. But apparently the actual Arthur is supposed to have fought against it. Arthur is supposed to have fought against him. The historical figure Arthur probably was based on, or one of them. Fought at the battle. The most famous one is 12 battles. The last one of which is the Battle of Baden Hill. No one knows where that is, but apparently the archaeology says that there's a line pretty much down the middle of England, and you get the Saxons come over and they're halted at that line and even pushed back for about 50 years before they advance into Western Britain, into Western England and Wales. So someone held them back, and someone held them back sometime around the 5th to 6th centuries.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what was it that what influence, if the Anglo-Saxons really, I mean, they were originally mercenaries in Great Britain, and then eventually they decided, okay, well, we're going to take over this joint. Is that basically what started turning the tide against Christianity between Patrick and Columba?
I actually don't know. I mean, the again, a lot of it is,
Because it seems like that was a little later.
yeah.
It
But
might have been the Picts.
well, no, I mean, the interesting thing is that there's a lot of back. I mean, the Scottish, for example, as in Scotland, they actually come up from Ireland. They're actually a tribe from Ireland. So the Scots are actually Irish. The Picts are the original Scots, but you've got a lot of it. I think is a lot more a lot of it is known from mythology than actuality. But the story goes, I think it's King Vortigern, oddly enough, is sorely oppressed by invaders, and he invites in a couple of likely lads by the name of Hengist and Horsa. They come over.
Norse.
Yeah, well, they're North Germanish, Germanic, certainly.
Okay.
They come over, beat off the guys that Vortigern can't beat.
Beat off? What?
They beat off the guys. Then this round's got a lot to answer for. then they come. They decide we're going to like it here, and of course, as the professor of course, was it? So Vortigern is now faced with what chance does he have of fighting off the people he invited in to fight off the people he couldn't fight off before?
Right.
So that's when am I still there? Because you were.
Yeah, it did.
It
did break up a little bit, but essentially what happened is, you're here. It did break up a little bit, but basically Vortigern, was using the Anglo-Saxons as mercenaries to defend against the Picts, and then basically the mercenaries turned on him, and so it was a hard spell there for a bit, and then Columba brings Christianity back, and eventually it's when the Anglo-Saxons started adopting Christianity that, shall we say, that laid the foundation for a Christian Great Britain. But anyway, He's trying to remember what the story is.
Yeah, where was I?
before Colin was talking, and then he was like, "I think we're talking about Arthur here, but of course I can't see the subtitles underneath."
Arthur had just been born.
And he had high hopes. He had
I fostered him with Sir Hector, with an H.
With an H. Yeah, I think I've seen it both ways. I've seen Hector without the H, like an Excalibur, I think.
Yeah, it's normally Hector without an H.
But of course, in Spanish, they just don't pronounce the H. You just say Hector. You know?
Yeah, but this time it's with a H. Just kidding.
H. All right. It looks like we got some stuff from Kick that's spam. Or is that a real person? I don't know. We'll see. If you're watching on Kick, we do see you. Just
yeah, that's spam.
Okay. Keyload. All right. Thank you for the keyload. I'll tell you one thing that isn't spam. It's this guy, Gavin Unit. I hear that Liza is done with her previous stream, so she'll be joining us very shortly. Just give her a chance to use the restroom. She's been interviewing for 2 hours now.
Wasn't Dag on the Mind also a Star Trek episode?
Yes, it was.
I thought it was. But I saw that and I thought I didn't remember Richard Bass or Warner Harrington being in it. But obviously that they're talking about Columbo rather than Star Trek, obviously.
Columba also means like it's another name for the
for dove, I think.
The goddess. Yeah, Gov. The dove, which is a symbol of the goddess from the ancient world. So, yeah. Now, what is this here? I fostered him with Sir Hector. Yes. Yeah. Well, Sir Hector did the fostering.
And then you
busy hanging out with Nimue.
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Yeah, we see the principles that young Arthur there is learning.
Yeah, but you know what? I go back a slide.
Yep.
I hate the golden rule because I was picked on mercilessly in grade school. I was going to Catholic school, and we were taught, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And if I did something to one of the kids picking on me, the nuns would say, now you need to do unto others as they would do unto you. I'm like, I'm doing unto them as they've been doing unto me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it works both ways.
Well, it's not meant to be taken that way, I don't believe. The idea is you would do unto others in a general sense how you would like to be treated.
Yeah.
Like basically, it doesn't mean specifically. Like sadomasochists have different views on how they'd like to be treated in the romantic arena, but it doesn't mean everybody. But no, it's more of a general sense. Like you would want to be treated well, not in specifics, but just treated well. And basically the bullies should have been told that line because it's like they don't want to be bullied, really. They just rather do the bullying. But the thing is, don't do the bullying because you didn't want that, you know. And it doesn't mean specifically, you know, that gets around the whole sadomasochistic.
It means treat others as you would like them to treat you. Put yourself in their place.
But not specifically, in a general sense. In other words, don't do harm.
Yeah, but I was saying,
again, it's just it should work both ways then.
Yeah.
Well, yes, exactly.
But teachers, I mean, nuns in school, you know, it's a little different, but it's still teachers, and teachers a lot of times get that wrong. They're like, it's like, I don't care who started it. You're both going to the principal's office. When really it's like, who started it is the important thing. Who initiated it and who was defending themselves? Because there's a big difference between harm or force used as an initiation and then harm and force used as defense. You know, so that's who started it is the important thing. And I believe we can fly. Right? I think so.
And I think Scott just joined the chat. He said the Bible doesn't teach people to roll over and be victims either. Well, it almost does when Jesus says you should turn the other cheek, but he doesn't say you should keep turning cheeks.
No, but here's the other thing.
You give him one more chance.
Remember the classic slap, which is like one cheek, then the other? That phrase, I think, may mean like they slap you once, you turn the other cheek. And if they slap you again, then you can kick their ass.
That's what I've always interpreted it as.
Yeah.
Just returning from her interview on 60 Minutes is Liza Sahito.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Yes,
So,
I
yes.
was on King Dolphin's show and had a lot of fun. He was very
he's
nice.
the
and
friend of Anti-Derivative Jill.
Yes.
That's how we found out about this. Unfortunately,
Oh, I
he
thought-
streams the same night as Brown and us.
I thought King Dolphin would be friends with Neptune.
He might be,
Oh.
but he's friends with other ocean-going beasts.
King
as
Poseidon,
well.
maybe? King Triton.
Oh, perhaps.
Oh, you mean all the same person, basically, then? Just different names.
Shh, shh, shh.
Dolphinius Maximus.
Roman, specifically Roman, Greek, and Greek Titan in that order, I think.
I think you're right. I was his tutor.
Yeah, that was.
It's
Merlin
Brown! We
speaking
know! We finally know the identity of Brown's tutor!
I didn't
Oh,
teach-
Brown's tutor was Merlin.
Yes!
Brown's tutor was Merlin. Oh my goodness.
I didn't teach him magic. I taught him ethics and morals.
Oh, that couldn't be Brown's tutor then.
And look at the kid yawning.
Yeah, I know. Somehow I don't think that's probably not acting.
He's
Look at
bored,
the,
waiting for retakes.
but look at the look on Merlin. It's like, uh-oh, you're gonna snooze as I'm trying to teach you.
And here he is looking back on it. I don't
Which is
know.
much more difficult, believe me. His
Yeah.
real father, King Uther, went mad.
So now we get to see what happens to him.
Kill the prisoners.
Yeah, that's what Uther's saying, but he ends up killing himself.
And killed himself.
Maybe he was a prisoner. I don't know. Well, he was certainly a prisoner of his own unbridled ambitions, although Mab may have put him over the edge with kind of like getting him so hyped about the Lady Igraine that basically...
Hey, we have Anna Nielsen in the chat.
Yes, we did a shout out earlier. Glad you're still with us,
Morning.
Anna. She's sneaking around. She's in a lab right now.
Oh,
And
don't get in trouble.
yeah, she's got to use earbuds, like,
Yes.
or hearing aids or things like that, so you can't see them. All right, so
That
don't.
brings us up to date, I think.
Yeah, well, thank you, Merlin. You were more efficient than I was in recapping everything. But it's kind of blurry here, but they're out in the woods.
Perhaps-
They're riding around.
Perhaps as usual, I expected too much of him, but I was never a good judge of character.
Really?
He was the vessel of all of my hopes.
Excellent
nuclear
dramatic
vessel.
reading there, but I'm wondering what
He was
happened to the
vessel of all
font
my
there.
hopes.
Man.
Lawrence, thank you
Yep.
for saying it was a good dramatic reading, and I greatly appreciate it.
But,
I
yeah,
got a
know.
similar compliment on a speech I gave back in college. Both times was the same problem. I had to pause so I could actually make out the words. In college, I had to pause to remember what I was trying to say. And both times it was like, that was a great dramatic pause. It wasn't a dramatic pause. I couldn't remember.
Well, I
Awesome.
rendered these out after I extracted the PNGs. I rendered them out at 600 dots per inch instead of 300, which I normally do. Maybe that did it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe
Mm.
that might be.
I think
Nothing
I'll go
like-
back to 300. You thought 600 would be better.
You would think. Arthur,
Right.
don't charge around like that. The horses don't like it. I don't know who's saying it. Oh, it was Merlin. And
Oh.
don't get off. We're leaving right away.
Yeah, this is both voiceover and dialogue. He's basically taking him around and, of course, continuing to be his tutor out in the woods.
Mm.
And at the same time, there's a little bit of voiceover going on as to what's happening and what's going on there.
Merlin, have you heard the news? King Uther's dead.
Ah, but Merlin knows.
Didn't you hear what I said? The king is dead. I know. No? How could you know out here in the woods? A little bird told me.
It sounds
Come on.
better when you say it like that.
Come to think of it, though, if old Merlin was telling a story and then said, and that brings us up to date, no, because bring us up to date would be to where Merlin is then.
I know.
That's true.
I know. I thought it as I read the line, but I was like, he means
Well,
it gets us up to the
remember,
point where I
he's-
was talking.
He's older than us, at that point. So Merlin's faculties are a little bit, now and then they say that,
We just lost Anna. Oh.
Oh, no.
Don't get in trouble.
I hope we didn't spoil
Don't get
her
in trouble,
cover.
Anna. No.
I hope we didn't spoil her cover.
Where are we going? To make you king.
Where do you
What?
go?
Me?
Whoa,
Wait,
Merlin.
Merlin? What the hell are you talking about?
Okay.
Merlin, tell me. How am I the king? Because you were born to be.
This looks like the river from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I've royal blood in me? Stand aside. This is a job for a man.
He's still doing voiceover. So he's basically talking about the sword and the stone and all that. And
No,
here's a guy-
this is a guy saying, stand aside. This is a job for a man. I'm going to
Well,
draw
yeah.
the sword.
Yeah, he's there doing the sword and the stone sort of thing, or the sword out of the stone. When James Earl Jones says, he predicted that no one would be able to do it, but there's some guys trying. They want to remove the sword from the stone. I guess we can go without the dialogue a little bit there, and just see
that
this
old-
guy grimace. That shows.
No, I
evil.
could see that old windbag. Look at him. If he's not careful, he'll do himself an injury.
He'll do himself a mischief.
Tell you what. No, I'm looking at it. That almost looks like it's real chain.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Well, but I mean, it looks a lot better than the
Then Vortigerns.
yeah, than the old string stuff. Well, maybe it's something, or maybe it's plastic.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe it's plastic made for made for more close-ups, perhaps. I don't know, but
And
But it
the
looks
line
closer.
was, he'll do himself an injury.
I know, but I mean,
Oh.
the phrase is usually said, he'll do himself a mischief.
Oh, I've never heard that phrase.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's from Are You Being Served?
Are you being served? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mr. Humphreys always said
That's where
that.
I learned English, is Are You Being Served?
Well, that is definitely string mail.
yeah, I was going to say it's different. But then you just got to look at the bottom of it. You can actually see where you can see the hemline. Yeah.
I like hemlines.
And zooming in on
Once you
Boars.
re-
Boars is definitely string mail.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But it's
just
The way it's bunching up and turning diagonal, it's hard to tell.
What do you
no.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. 'Cause it's just in that particular picture, it looks a lot better than the swing mail did, especially when you see at the top there. You see what appear to be a couple of three actual rings at the top there. That's up against his collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good. At least
under his left jugular.
yeah, and it's nice and high up, reasonably high up. up the neck, and it's actually wearing something underneath it as well.
Yeah.
Well, Colin, compared to Rings of Power, how would you rate the costuming in this series?
You have not seen what I have seen.
I believe the word Colin was looking for there is phenomenal.
Phenomenon.
I believe the
Well,
word
look at
Colin
this.
was looking for there was I haven't seen Rings of Power, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, but
me
you've seen
neither.
the images.
Yeah.
Well, it's difficult to tell because you got. I mean, the cloaks actually look quite good because some of them have got clasps, and some have actually look like they're wraparound cloaks like the old Roman style used to be.
Mm-hmm.
The brigandine armor looks reasonable, I think, because it's a reasonably straight. It's just plate. It's real stuff. It's plates of metal on leather. The boots, I'm not sure about with buckles. I'm not sure how if they had that high buckles at the time, and they've got the bloody wristbands again.
Nope.
Everything has to have wristbands, which absolutely nothing.
I had a roommate when I was in my last town. A girl, fantastic friend. 3 years we lived together, never had a single fight, just great. But she would always try on a dress and she would say, "Okay, how does this look?" And I would always say the same thing. Said, "It looks great, but you know what? It needs a belt."
A dress.
Or a sash. And it got to the point where I would just say, "You know what it needs?" And she'd be like, "No."
It needs a belt. Well, I don't know.
The truth about his father, the death of Cornwall, my part in the whole squalid plot.
Oh, that's his.
No wonder I found it hard to tell him.
Look.
Besides, I was distracted.
Oh, and here's one of the distractions. We see
hippogriff.
Yes, and we see a red ring. Whose ring is that?
Mab, look at the purple on the skin.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The glitter.
We knew that it had to have something to do with her. Merlin senses something going on, but basically,
she's obviously in the Red Lantern Corps.
Right.
We talked about this before in the very first episode when they showed a glimpse of these, and Colin and I both agreed that they're almost hippogriffs. They just needed actual eagle wings.
Yeah. I'll tell you what also is interesting. I noticed before we see that it's right in the middle of that shot. So they are perched on a tree right next to a beehive.
Yeah. Although, no, right next to a hornet hive.
Hornets,
bees don't make hives like that.
No, it's hornets, isn't it? Yeah,
that's coming, so people will be able to see the hive.
So obviously they're not worried about them at the moment.
No. And,
I mean, it depends on the type of wasp or hornet, but they're not all. At least from my experience, the yellow jackets aren't that aggressive.
Oh wow, you must not have gotten near a nest then.
Yeah. Well, we have a few nests all around the house and the property, and they float. We have a lot of flowers, so they float about, and I could just. But
the only time I got bit was after a hurricane that took down a tree. There must have been a nest in that tree, because then
the black and white ones,
just near it basically.
These are black and yellow. I
didn't see the nest. I just got a big old thing that did something to me that hurt for a couple days, and
so probably European hornets.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
they are.
I was just told not to harvest my sugar cane when it's hot, because then they'll come after you. So I've not harvested my sugar cane when it's hot.
The problem being you're in Florida, it's always hot. So,
well, I mean, like when the temperature drops below 70 degrees Fahrenheit, then it's safe. Um,
So
but
3 o'clock in the morning then.
Well, in the winter it can get chilly here
yeah.
because we're in North Florida.
Right.
Florida is
So-
a pretty long state.
Well, see, what I find interesting about these pictures, I'm not sure. Obviously, the hippogriffs weren't hooded. She's taken the hood off of
That's
Like a
true.
falcon.
the
They-
falcon. So I'm
It's a
wondering
Valkyrie
if,
hood.
yeah, but I'm wondering if that means that she's seeing through that somehow that is connected to the hippogriffs. So when she moves the hood off, the hippogriffs can see again, and that's what makes them attack. I wonder.
Oh, maybe she has like a falcon that's like a what would you even call that? Like some sort of
Medium, it's
an
linked.
anagram, or not an anagram,
An analog,
an analog. Yeah,
not to be
for
confused with an Anna Nielsen.
Hmm.
you.
Nope,
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Hood's off. Is that a real falcon?
No, it would be an eagle if anything, but that's not a species I recognize.
No.
So how did they make that?
CGI.
Oh,
Bad
this is a CGI
CGI.
bird, huh?
Yeah, bad
Oh, yeah.
CGI bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
is rough. It is.
hippogriffs have the head of an eagle
It must be
Yeah,
rough.
cool. Yeah, true.
working
and
So
with
it's
and the
all-
wings at the wings of an eagle. Where are the wings? And then the
Yep.
body and legs of a lion.
Oh,
Very thin line there as well, actually. But yes.
But accurate to medieval drawings of lions.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. True.
Honestly,
And-
too accurate.
Mm.
and well, they get attacked by the hippogriffs.
They call them griffins. I guess that's actually more what they are, because hippogriffs. No, they are hippogriffs.
Yeah, think
I
so.
thought that term was only a Harry Potter term.
No.
No.
Okay.
Hippogriffs are a heraldic animal.
Okay. I gotta look him up.
Oh, so Harold. had something
Yeah, I
like
thought
that.
the lion bird things were called griffins. I didn't know that there was a subcategory called hippogriff. I just thought that was a J.K. Rowling thing. but
Here it is.
I've been
Hippogriffs.
educated.
Hippogriffs are half eagle, half horse. Hippo, of course.
That's what.
Oh, okay.
But griffins, which are what these are half eagle, half lion.
Okay. I see.
Well, they're beating up on Arthur at least.
Kind of confusing the two, I think, a little bit there, aren't they? But yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get slides in this because everything moves so fast and everything's blurry. But what is that? That looks like an Ewok there.
I think it's meant to be the back of Arthur's horse.
Oh, okay. It's a horse
Either,
butt.
either Arthur or Merlin on a horse. I think.
It's Merlin.
Butt.
Oh, yeah, because Arthur's been dehorsed.
Horse butt. Yep. There we go. Oh,
Cool.
now his armor. Those are big links there.
Yes, they are.
But isn't that ornamentary, or I wonder if that's metal?
Even if
think
it is, it's going to let arrows right through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's the one. Yeah, and it also it's an interesting odd look because it looks like it's because it's not covering the real vital areas like I don't know your throat and your. Oh, it's an interesting. It
It's like
looks like
chained leather.
yeah, yeah. It's a really odd look. I mean,
Yeah.
You got to figure in history, somebody thought to put iron rings on leather.
I mean, yeah, you would do. I mean, the thing is, you do. That's where you get. I mean, most armor isn't actually does have leather in it. Most armor is on padded, not necessarily cotton or linen or something like that. It's on padding,
Yeah,
Mhm.
padded jacket.
padded jacket or whatever. Or indeed, the padded jacket itself can actually be a sort of armor because it's really thick and loads of layers. But normally, the only time I think that I can think off the top of my head that you actually get armor that is directly attached to something underneath is I mentioned it before.
Brigandine.
Brigandine, thank you. Yes, I mentioned the stuff I mentioned before, where they literally, where each plate is literally sewn individually onto a jacket of some sort.
Yeah, this is the kind of topic that's dangerous for me because I know a little bit about it, but sweet Jeebus, am I lacking?
Yeah.
Or perhaps,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's hard to say anything because it's not something I've seen other than this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's also I'm a lot more familiar with the stuff from 1,000 years later.
Yeah.
800,000. But I mean, because the other thing is you also get where chain was also used, what that might be supposed to be an idea of is you would perhaps get small amounts of chain on, say, your shoulders, or not your shoulders, or perhaps your elbows, and other places where, if you're in plate, if you're at the age of plate, the plate doesn't completely cover, because obviously you don't have plate stiff over your joints.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But
So like the inner coif under the helmet.
Yeah, you would. I mean, that you'd usually have a coif under under any sort of helmet, even under a chain, especially under chain, in fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we see a bird foot come down on his sword. Wow.
At least a taloned foot. That's not a bird foot. That's a lion foot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
A griffin
It's hard
foot.
to
How's
say
that?
what they are.
No, they really are eagles with half eagle, half lion. Just their wings aren't right.
Well, I mean,
They look
so blurry. It was hard for me to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You could see when they came down, they were basically like flying squirrels gliding on leathery extensions between their legs.
Mini-series squirrels.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
There's a hornet nest up there.
Yeah, he got a good idea there. Merlin did. He saw, wow, that's nice. Maybe if I can tickle them with my magic, we can get them all upset and they'll just fly out and attack whatever they encounter.
He's doing more than that. He is calling them to attack the griffins alone. Because you notice they ignore him and Arthur.
That's true. So yeah, it's a little bit of focused energy there, energy work, and Arthur's befuddled. Oh, did he say something in his befuddlement?
He says, as a hornet zips past him, "Thank you."
I love that touch, because I've just finished rereading the old Lensman novels, and there's two or three bits in those novels where, because they can control minds, where a lensman uses a bug or a spider or something to actually help him achieve his goal, and they always make a point of the lensman puts the bug on a juicy bit of meat or whatever as a reward. It says a lensman always pays his debts, even to bugs. And I think that's what that reminds me of.
That's awesome.
And the bug says thank you.
Well, Merlin was saying thank you.
Yeah.
But Arthur misunderstands. I did nothing.
No.
Yes.
Arthur was saying thank you. Merlin was
Merlin was thanking the hornet, and that makes Arthur say, "I did nothing."
Oh, that's right. Right. Yeah.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, no, he usually isn't.
What was that? That was a message from an old friend.
What a friend. There
is that what I am? Is that what I am, Merlin? We'll see.
Now, what does she have there?
A crystal, much like the one she made him.
Oh, yeah, the red ones that we saw before. There we go. It looks kind of like a candle. Like a melted candle. She strikes me as the type that would be.
And it's suddenly lost its color in that shot.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh. Maybe it was a melted candle.
I mean, is that an oops, or is it because she breaks? Has it lost its? Does it losing its kind of mean it's lost its finished its purpose, perhaps, or something?
It might have lost all of its energy.
Yeah.
And then that's when she throws it and destroys it.
Because it's still
and that's
clear
usually
there.
what they do.
Arthur wanted me to explain. He couldn't know that explaining everything settles nothing. You skipped one, but
I did.
yeah, it looked like it.
Uh-oh.
You didn't give Dutch time to read it.
Oh, I did. Well, I thought that was
There it is.
nothing. Oh.
Yes, it's time. I hoped he'd understand my part of it. You should know that Sir Hector isn't your real father.
Oh, really?
Your father was King Uther, and you are the true heir to the throne.
Ah!
If I am Uther's only son, I want what's mine. I want to be king.
Does that mean then that's interesting, because does that mean does that mean that Uther actually married Igraine?
Well, her husband died. I have to
there have
imagine
been-
he probably did.
I'm just wondering, because otherwise, why later on does Morgana think the throne should be hers? Because she has no bloodline, no blood connection to the throne.
Well, she knew, right? We could see when the fake Cornwall came in, she knew something was up.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that normally, if Arthur was born out of wedlock, that wouldn't know what that. No, I don't know. I mean, we're talking about the sort of the early medieval, aren't we? Maybe not. Maybe just that.
Yeah,
But no, what?
This
Yeah,
is
I'm
before
yeah.
the Council of England decided.
Yeah,
what the
I'm
rules were.
No, I'm not.
The way the show handles it, it would seem he did marry Igraine that once Cornwallis was dead.
At least in Excalibur, he did.
Yeah, because he's not particularly special. Because if I'm right, we see Igraine and Uther, and then the next thing we see is Igraine dying in childbirth, I think.
And
Well,
when you
she certainly did scream, but I don't remember if she died.
Well, we don't see her anymore, so I think.
Yeah, probably. That's
Or
likely.
it wouldn't have mattered if she would have lived, because at least in Excalibur, she was alive. She was nursing Arthur.
That's true.
Next to her new husband, and then Merlin storms in and takes her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Rips off Arthur from her hands. So
yeah, that's true. Maybe, but then I'm thinking is I don't think they covered it in this, did they? So
no, they didn't.
we
They
see- we
should
certainly-
have.
I
Yeah.
don't think we see Igraine again. So.
No.
And when you are king, what then? Well, what is it now? He has the right of way.
And what is that?
That is a snail.
A big one?
No, the camera's just right up on it.
No, it looks like a hermit
You can tell.
snail.
You can tell from the soil around it. That is a normal snail.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You were saying if you were a king.
it's not a Hollywood
I'm sorry,
snail.
if you were king, I'd do all the things that you taught me. I'd build a golden city devoted to peace and charity. What the world needs is justice, compassion, more than charity.
What the world needs now
Please no.
is love. Okay.
Still, Camelot sounds like a dream worthy of a king. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is the
definitely,
expression he has on his
Gnarly.
face.
All right,
Yeah.
righteous man.
He's definitely dude, super
Yeah.
dude.
Did this
Does
actor
the
do
does
like
the word
surfer
Camelot mean anything?
No, not at this point, because he then says Camelot, so he's not heard the name before.
No, I just mean in general. Where did it come from?
I
think
don't know.
the Kennedys invented it.
Oh, God.
I actually, I mean, there's Camland Castle is associated with Arthur. It may be a derivation from that.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah,
it may,
I've heard of Camland.
or it may be related to what Lancelot and Guinevere did. Camelot.
Oh, God.
Womp womp.
Oh.
It also could be
Arthur. I mean, Colin.
Arthur.
It also
we could rename him Arthur Cullen.
It got me befuddled. Woo!
It also could be named after the Roman city of Camalodunum.
Yeah, true. Camalodunum is another. Yep, it's possible. There's several possibilities, I think.
Londonium.
So the name has no significance in the story. It's just a name.
It first appeared in the 12th century French romances, notably in the works of Chrétien de Troyes, specifically Lancelot, the Knight of the Cart.
Yeah, it has
largely. Sorry,
I was going to say that. I was glad the significance it has is that it was Camelot. That it gets the significance from the name rather than the other way around.
Yeah, the name is largely considered a literary invention.
Okay, interesting.
Well, then, it is yet to be.
I want to know what his. Oh, it's just they're actually at the sword of the stone, aren't they?
Yeah, they didn't lose time in getting there. Uther just died. Merlin's getting him to the stone so he can be king.
All the knights in Britain have tried to take it, but it is the sword of the true king. It is yours, Arthur.
Anyone who must say I'm the king is no true. Oh, sorry, whoops, wrong one.
And so Arthur's working on it.
Who disturbs my slumber?
Oh, this is the first time he responded to anybody, though, right?
Merlin, it seems you were here only a moment ago.
My lord, this man claims Excalibur.
There's a word missing from there. It should be my Lord Vader. This man claims Excalibur.
Who is it?
Anakin, Arthur, son of Uther,
Gosh.
and rightful king of Britain.
Uh-oh, and then I got this bit here because this was pretty cool.
Here's one thing that they kind of overlooked in this scene. Merlin tells the Rock of Ages to hold on to the sword until a good man comes along and pulls it out. He didn't say anything about waiting for the true king, heir of Uther, to come around and pull the sword from the stone.
Then again, Merlin doesn't have to tell the mountain that Arthur's a good man. He's just telling him he's going to try to pull his own because he's the true king. And the mountain is like,
right.
Well, let's see if he's good.
Well, the mountain is the judge. That's,
of course,
yeah.
There is a slight confusion here, of course, because
Durandal.
No, because if the sword can only be drawn by a good man, well, that's obviously going to be Matt Smith's doctor. But the doctor is also Merlin, so
awesome.
Demons run.
Why give him the sword?
That's a good question. I like the effect of that. Every time they have her going in fast forward and all those different things. All right. And then we move along here.
He will betray the people just as his father did.
I don't know what I'll do or what I'll become. Only what I am.
Fair line.
Well, that's
a wise answer.
That's what the mountain.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
A wise answer.
I had a wise teacher.
You're destroying the old ways.
You will be forgotten, just like... Or is that the mountain saying that?
No, I think her saying it. She's saying, you're going to be
No.
forgotten too.
No, she said, you'll destroy the old ways. Like, I think it's the mountain.
You will be forgotten, just like the rest of us.
No, I think that's Mab saying it to the rock,
Yeah.
because then he returns with, that is your fear, Mab, not mine.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah.
You will be forgotten, just like the rest of us.
That is your fear,
Man, he's got a nice mouth there.
not mine, Mab.
Could use some dental work, though.
He's English, would you expect?
I cannot die.
Wait till we introduce you to Dynamite.
Mhm.
I
I
am
am.
eternal.
Inevitable.
And this is my servant, Patsy.
A rock of ages.
Not the rock of ages, a
No,
rock.
just a.
It's just one of the many.
I will live forever.
Who wants
Or at least until that bloody bird comes along and starts sharpening his beak.
Oh,
On the
Yes, exactly.
on the edge of dreams.
Ooh. Oh, man. Just add that line to anything.
write a song.
It just makes it more powerful. I mean, you could just say, could you please pass the butter on the edge of dreams?
Okay, and that confirms she's a goddamn Vorlon.
Ah!
Take it now, Arthur.
Take it now. And she's
No.
and he pulls and he pulls. It glows red.
He gets a greedy look on his face. The sword is yours. Draw it.
He's drawing it.
He
He
gets
pulls
the
it
pencil
out.
paper.
He pulls it out. He raises it above his head, and he looks proud of himself.
I have the power! At which
By
point he
the
gets killed.
power of Grayskull.
Then he gets killed by a lightning bolt.
Look at him, Merlin. His reign begins in blood.
Really? Like what?
Don't know. She's the one saying it.
Mm. Well, I guess he just looks nasty with a sword.
It will end the same way.
Hmm.
No, Mab, you're wrong. Arthur will heal the land. He has the sword. He has Excalibur.
Well, how does the sword Excalibur? Well, I guess
It
As
links him
Merlin
to the
said.
land. Therefore, the land and the king are one.
Mm. Okay. And then what are these pilgrims on the way? Oh, those were the people looking at the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the night.
Yep. And then we have Long Live the King.
Personally, I think of pulling a sword from a stone is no more of an appropriate way to choose a leader than accepting one from a moist bint in a lake.
Yeah.
Moistened.
Moistened. Well lozenged. All right. So what's happening here? Oh, it looks like Mab's going back to the land of the Fae, and she runs into Frick and
Don't you ever
trips.
tidy, Frick?
Mhm.
I try, Your Majesty, but I'm terribly overworked and underpaid. I can't use imps, gnomes, or fairies. They're fairly useless with anything practical.
But aren't you isn't he a gnome?
I mean,
Yeah.
I have so much to do.
And you'll have more. I've totally given up on Merlin. I thought, perhaps, despite everything, he might come round.
Well, I mean, he's a stubborn creature, isn't he?
I wanted him to. So I fooled myself.
I've never known you to do that before, over anyone.
Yes, but he's the main character.
Still the same subtitles.
Oh, sorry.
Enough. Arthur's cursed. I want everyone to have a good time.
Everybody have a good time.
And that will be your job, Frick.
Why are you saying my name like it's a cuss word?
That is a good question.
Uther was my cousin. I claim my right.
Yeah. Oh, well, because they don't think that he had a son. They don't know. So these guys are all hanging around. They want to be king.
Well,
And,
if the king was supposed to be the guy who drew the sword from the stone, it wouldn't matter if
Well,
he
that
was
was
their
just-
cousin.
But since nobody can, now we're back to this.
Oh,
yeah, they
okay,
didn't know.
see.
They didn't know yet. Arthur didn't come in yet. So
And this is, I mean, you notice this is actually very soon after Arthur's died, isn't it? Because look at the body.
Yeah.
you did not pull
Gondor
the
needs
sword,
no
Excalibur.
king.
Yeah.
You did
From the
not
rock.
pull- Yeah, so he did not pull it. So you can't be king. You're just a cousin.
My father is king by right of blood.
And who is this? Is this the dead?
It's still
Uther?
Uther. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's still Uther.
Oh, okay. He didn't.
And we're
wake
still
up
on the
yet.
same. Yeah.
All right. There's Boris, and the rest of the guys hanging out. But then Merlin comes.
Because they're all going. They're all going. Rah, 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 rah.
And then he shuts them up. Yeah.
Rabbit,
he
rabbit,
shuts 'em
rabbit,
up.
rabbit, rabbit.
Yeah. So
And
the
now no one's
rabble
talking anything.
stops. Yeah.
Casts cone of silence.
Yeah.
Exactly. Very useful.
That's better, isn't it, my lords? Now you can listen instead of fighting. It should be a novel experience for most of you. Uther had a son. I give you Arthur, true king of the Britons.
Who?
Uther had no son. Everyone knows that.
He did. Oh, no, that was somebody else.
That's
He
Boris.
did. Uther did have a son. When Uther conquered Tintagel, he took the Lady Igraine. A son was born. It's true. I was there.
Well, now if he knew this shit, why was he just
Exactly.
stand around in the first place?
Because Merlin took him. He figured he would never see the kid again.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he didn't know that Merlin was what Merlin was intending to do. Yeah.
And
But
that's why he was
none
one
of
of
this
the ones trying to
matters.
draw the sword.
Yeah. None of this matters because when he shows that he can wield Excalibur, that he drew
That's
it
it.
from the stone, that was it.
Yep. Is Uther's son? If he is, let him. Let him draw Excalibur from the stone.
I did
I already have.
I did it already.
Prove it. Prove that it is Excalibur.
Okay. You see this writing on the side here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. See, right?
On the side of the candle.
Excal.
What?
Whosoever draweth this sword from the stone shall be the true king of Britain. It's on the side of the sword, which is
Yeah,
why
but-
the sword on the stone is not Excalibur.
But on the other side of the sword, it says Excalibur.
It does?
No.
Well, we're going to
Play
find
the
out
clip.
what proves it. This supposedly proves it right here.
I'd call that a big yes.
Yeah.
Now, are there any legends that include that? I don't remember that.
I don't, but if you think about it, I mean, there's plenty of that's more of a Hollywood thing. You think how many Robin Hood and the like movies have you seen where cut the sword and prove the sword sharp, and nothing happens, and then you go, and the candle, you cut the candle in half or something.
Mm.
But I remember, I'm not sure. I think it might be a Terry Pratchett Discworld line, where they say sort of like a magic sword. Not actually, a king wouldn't necessarily want a magic sword. You want a sword that's really, really good at cutting things, I think is the line. Something like that. So that a magic sword isn't necessarily have to be magic. What it has to be is a really good sword.
Either
but
that, or you could spay a mosquito.
yeah, there's things like that. Yeah, it's basically to do how sharp the edge of the sword is.
Yeah, the guy that played Mr. Miyagi once told that joke about like being a truly accurate swordsman.
Yeah.
And stuff. And I forget how it goes, but it had something to do with that mosquito won't be having children anymore.
You do have Excalibur.
Really?
You are Uther's son. I acknowledge you, my liege, lord, and king.
Yeah, that's what Bedivere said. My liege.
He has the sword. Accept him, lad.
Never! I will not bend my knee to a boy, nor will my son.
I can speak for myself, father. He has Excalibur. He is the king.
You go against your own father?
What's that?
No, the Karen. I've just noticed something. Carry on.
Oh. I guess the point will come at the end of this dialogue here.
The cause is just.
And if it's not, and you're wrong, then you'll have to kill me in battle.
Oh, then you'll have to kill me in battle.
I'm the king's man, father.
So be it.
So, cousin guy. This is cousin.
Yeah.
Cousin Vincent, I guess.
Which makes him Arthur's cousin once removed.
Once removed. Now, who removed?
Generationally. So if you have a cousin, you're both first cousins. If he has any children, they are still your first cousins, and you are to them, but once removed. It's generational. If they have children, they're still your first cousins, twice removed. It's only when you have children, your children and your cousin's children are second cousins. That's how cousins work.
Oh.
Because he's
So if he's Uther's cousin, and we can presume he means first,
he must be. His father must have been Constance's brother.
Yeah.
No.
Or sister.
No. Well, yeah, true.
His father.
His mother could have been the
very
sister.
modern.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad.
But yeah, so he is actually still cousin to the king.
Well, so that means his son and Arthur are second cousins.
Yes, correct.
All right, good. I'm learning about cousins.
Yeah, that I mean go back a couple.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll do. What I noticed is, of course, you know who that is.
I recognize him, but I don't know where from.
The face looks familiar.
Yeah, no. The
Jeff
character.
Bridges.
No. It's it's some Dutch. It's not Dutch name. It's a foreign sounding name. No. What colour is he wearing?
Green and brown.
Yep. That's Gawain.
Oh.
So they've gone down to Gawain, the Green Knight, as opposed to the Gawain and the Green Knight, which is a completely different character. That's Gawain, but Gawain is not the Green Knight. The Green Knight is a different character. Unless, of course, it's the Gawain who gets drunk every night and can't hold his drink.
Right, according to...
You've made that joke before, Colin.
Yeah. Jakar is the Red Knight, and the one who couldn't hold his liquor was the Green Knight.
Yeah, I didn't save that one, though.
Oh, how can
Well,
you
no, I
not
just-
have that clip, that scene ready for?
I suppose I suppose next you'll tell me he's not Merlin.
Well, I have
Yeah.
that.
Now. Next thing you'll be saying is he's not Merlin.
And you don't have the most agreeable.
It's Sebastian something.
I
I think
do
they got
have the
Sebastian
most
Roche or
agreeable.
something.
I do have the most.
And they made a very agreeable thump.
I have that.
Surgica.
All right.
Oh, now I have to watch this while I make dinner. That's gonna happen.
Okay.
So be it. So anyway, yeah, father and son are gonna maybe in conflict.
My lords, hard as it may be for you to think for a moment, we have seen too many wars. My mind's made up.
Oh, darn it. And so he rushes out, and now here we go. We're at the end of these slides, so we're halfway there, gentlemen.
Oh, no strewing herbs on the floor like in Vortigern's castle. Oh,
But
If you'll
we
excuse me,
do-
I am feeling the call of
That
nature. I'll be
actor
right
is
back.
that actor is a Scottish French actor, Sebastian Roche, that's playing Gawain.
Okay.
Yeah, he has been in
that's
quite a
better.
few things. So,
Yeah, he did look kind of familiar.
yeah,
Well,
I looked at that.
since we have someone going to the restroom, I guess I can put this up here. I've finally improved the imagery here. And
ah, there we go. Do not
That
try
is-
the patience of wizards and cats dressed like wizards.
now you can see it better. Yes, that is on the Wayfarer Project Bonfire store now.
I trust that the back has a picture of the cat dressed as a technomate saying, "For they are slow to anger."
Oh no, but that's a good idea.
No,
It has
just the
his
Wayfarer
logo.
Project look.
Oh,
But anyway, that's
I
the
asked
one
Plum
that
Creek
we're
Wanker.
that is aligned with this series. But yeah, we do have other things at the store as
Oh
well.
yes.
And the Malari.
Yes, but notice that the kitty is wearing Delen's dress.
I swear to you, it does not mean a thing.
Because yeah, I don't know. He looks better like that.
He
Londo
does. He does.
He looks better with the lens.
By the way, that
flips.
cat is our newly adopted cat, Londo. He is a snowshoe.
Which is
Lon-
the
Lon-
type of Siamese mix.
Mondo Catlari.
Yes.
Exactly. But we get to now, those are the most recent additions to our Bonfire store, which you can find in the YouTube links. A lot of times it puts it underneath the videos, but sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
YouTube is funny that way, but
It
we do
is.
have our coastline here. Now, where do the coasts look like this?
I don't think that's Tintagel because Tintagel is on a is on the rock with Tintagel. You actually have to cross a bridge to get to Tintagel. I don't know. I'm not sure why they filmed it.
Well, they said Dutch had researched it, and it is in England and Wales. So,
Yeah.
so these would be. But I don't know. At that point, could they have done some CGI where they just put this on rocks?
The only one I can think of, and I don't think it is, but Carnarvon Castle is on the edge of the Menai Straits. And you can see Anglesey from part of along the coast there, but that doesn't look like what I remember the coast. So I don't think that's Carnarvon. But without actually knowing where it's particularly filmed.
They said it was filmed in England and Wales.
Yeah, but we don't know which site was chosen here. Like, I think they could have probably CGI'd a castle on some rocks.
Composited, I would say, in this case.
Composited, whatever. It could have been done. It looks
Yeah.
pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty good job, but it's hard to find like an outcrop of rocks like that that's flat enough. I don't know.
Well, again, it might not have been flat until they composited the castle over it.
I know. I mean, compared to real life.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
It was actually built there. They didn't really have, I guess, rock scrapers then, or whatever you would call it. But yeah, but in any case, let us move along here. That is apparently, yeah, well, that's where Morgan is. She's flying a kite like Charlie Brown.
No, she's actually getting hers to fly.
Which means that's meant to be Tintagel, I think.
Yep, I believe so.
Which means that's meant to be Tintagel because it was at Tintagel.
Oh, Tintagel, yes.
Tintagel. Tintagel. It sounds like something you put on your private parts to keep it from burning.
Honestly, I've every time I've ever seen the word, I've always thought Tintagel, and the way Colin said it, I was like, huh, what?
I tell you what, that's a perfect example. Years ago now, I was in on a show in Wales. I was staying. I'd had to go down by train, so I couldn't do much, and I was actually staying in a bed and breakfast. And the two ladies running it, one of them was an American, and I had one of those sudden blinding epiphanies of one of the major differences between a British English and an American English accent was the way she pronounced my name, and the way Dutch pronounces the same. It's when you get a multi-syllabic word, 2 or 3 syllables in particular. One of the differences is where you actually split the syllables, because where Dutch says it, it's Tintagel. He's got the first syllable is tint. So the second T is part of the first syllable, right? Tint.
Actually, in. Actually, the way I'm saying it is Tintagel. I mean, I'm putting the emphasis on tin.
Yeah.
And then gel.
No. The way you're doing it is you're saying Tintagel, right? You're putting the T as tint. I say Tintagel. It's that slight difference. But that's
you're putting on edge. I was putting on in.
Yeah. But because of where you're putting that, that stress, that move, where that splits, so that effectively has to be. You couldn't say tin-ta. It's tint. Because you're saying tint.
I only said that to make a joke, really.
No, it's interesting.
No, it is interesting, Colin. So, would you say that British English is more like a Romance language than American English because of where we put accent and you guys don't like mesh vowels together?
No, I don't think so. I remember reading somewhere that was it Noah Webster made it after the revolution.
Was Merriam-Webster.
No, Merriam-Webster's one that runs something like, but Noah Webster. I think it was Noah Webster. Back after the revolution, they wanted to do as much as they could to differentiate Americans from English. Ideally, of course, the ideal would have been to have a language of their own. That's impractical. So what they did is they said, okay, we have to keep the language, but we simplify it. We make it ours. So that, for example, is why you lose the letter U in a lot of things. That's why perhaps you put a letter X where we will put CKS, things like that. It was a deliberate decision to make American English as different as it could be from British English without everybody in the country having to learn a new language.
Interesting.
Plus we've also got the English, because of when the split occurred. American English, you've got a lot of words that you picked up from Native American, various Native American languages. You think of all your towns and your places that are named after Native American words. you don't have much in American English that you picked up from, for example, India, because India became a big part of the British Empire, or that part, after you guys had left. So we're picking up words like curry. I know I can't remember, but we're picking up words from India, from Punjabi, etc., and Pakistan, all the Indian languages, which you don't, which puts a wider spread. But I said it was what I noticed. The one thing I noticed was that difference in pronunciation, and it just suddenly clicked, because I've got a linguistically inclined brain. It suddenly clicked that it's how you're changing the emphasis and stress, which changes how you break a word up.
Are you saying we're putting the wrong emphasis on? We're putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable?
Yes.
Not necessarily.
There's no right or wrong. It's just choice.
We're just putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Word ask. The S comes before.
Yeah, but you see that? Well, you said emphasis, right? Rather than emphasis. M short syllable, far long syllable, cis short. Emphasis, M short, far short, cis long.
Yeah.
Or the difference between twat and twat.
Well, it's your spelling with an A, yes.
Well, anyway, talking about those. There's a little girl flying a kite.
Well, she's not a little girl.
Oh, that's true, but she behaves like one, kind of.
It's a bit worrying because I don't.
She still has a speaking lisp
until she meets a Frick.
Speaking of,
there he is.
My, you've grown.
Yeah, this is a little bit
creepy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's a reason for that.
How are you? Don't you remember me? I used to visit you when you were very young. Ta-da!
And she just laughs.
I'm happy now.
And then he grabs some rope, kicks a barrel.
I wonder why they decided to play around with time with Frick, and locations.
It was just a technique for
the sword and the stone,
showing the difference between the Fae and humans, and also their world, which is somewhat timeless.
It's a nod to the Disney cartoon, The Sword and the Stone.
Is it?
Merlin does it all throughout that cartoon. You see him in Bermuda shorts, wearing sunglasses at one point with a baseball cap.
Oddly enough, I know that I've seen it as a kid, but I don't remember any part of the Disney movie. But I do remember Disney Channel using like clips of The Sword and the Stone in a music video that they used to do in between shows. When you see a chance, take it. Find romance. I don't even know the band. I love that song.
Well, that's
Is that Foreigner?
We don't
when a cold tomorrow finds you, da, 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 da. When you see a chance, take it.
What movie is that again?
No, it was music that they made a music video for that song with clips from Disney King Arthur for the Disney Channel.
Yeah,
it's Steve Winwood
from the soundtrack.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
And it's While You See a Chance, Take It.
There we go.
Well, there we go.
That's why it took me so long to find it. I was like, While You 1980.
Yep.
Now, what did they do here? Did they do like dentures or like some sort
of
for prosthetic?
Sure.
Yeah, prosthetic.
Yeah. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Helena Bonham Carter, especially then.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, he makes it all the way to top. He's just doing tricks to impress her now. And but pretty soon he's going to disappoint her slightly.
I suspect Helena was actually maybe partly channeling back to this when she played Bellatrix Lestrange as well. Different take on it, but there was something about this when I was watching it that reminded me of her as Bellatrix.
This woman doesn't age.
I thought you were a dream. I'm real. You lied to me. You told me you'd make me beautiful, but you never did. I told you I'd make you beautiful, did I? Then I will, but first, it's time to put away childish things. Hey, that was mine. You big jerk.
Well, it's floating away now. But
Why
it'll
so
come back to
sad?
the Earth.
It's just a toy. Look at
Presumably
yourself.
it must be made of paper because I didn't have rubber back then.
Ooh. Well, he's timeless. That's why I guess he has. I mean, the crafting of the mirror is pretty.
I'm beautiful.
Well, they took that prosthetic out at least.
Betty.
You just change your clothes as well. Oh no, he changes them, doesn't he? Yeah.
Well, he mentions that Roman attire is what is right for a lady.
Very, very beautiful. I think clothes in the Roman style are the only gowns for a lady of fashion.
Yes. Well, that's a nice mirror too. But anyway.
Oh, it's wonderful. And I'm not speaking with a lisp anymore. Yay!
Is that like a Roman hairdo too?
I don't know.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, it looks a little bit like one. But
I think one of the ladies in the fires of Pompeii had that kind of hairdo.
The smoky eye is definitely a 90s thing.
The David Tennant,
and the sparkly skin.
Yeah.
The David Tennant episode, which actually had Peter Capaldi in it.
Oh yes, yes.
And
it noticed that.
And it also had Karen Gillan in it.
Mm-hmm.
Karen Gillan is one of the priestesses.
Yeah. Cool. So it was a predictive episode.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, she's
and in
all,
fact, they particularly made reference. They made heavy suggestion that the very reason that Capaldi chose that face was because of his character to remind himself that he could save people because of the people that he saved from Pompeii.
Go back a slide.
Oh, you mean the dress?
No, the mirror. Notice how he's holding the mirror so that her face is reflected to the camera.
The camera, yes.
Yeah.
Clever boy.
Well, I'm sure the director helped.
She can't see herself there.
Well, we get the idea.
Yeah,
I know.
The point. It's the point. It's movie magic.
It's wonderful. Now, get me my throne.
Oh, damn. She's
Why
all
is
about it.
Your
man.
throne.
Because her mother was the mother of the guy who's now king. Therefore, since she's the rightful daughter of the not king, because because
that's what I'm saying. She has no claim because she's not the king's daughter. But
agreed.
She just wants the revenge. She thinks she's owed the throne. So I don't think she's making a claim based on any blood.
Well, now that she's got her looks, she can, just be a lady of Tintagel. That's good enough. You're flying kites rather than working in the dog shit.
Yeah, but she's going to rape. She's going to rape Arthur and then have his boy and age him up, and bada bing, there's the throne.
No,
it was totally consensual. Yes,
seduction.
Yeah, she's going to the closest thing you might say. She's going to Wonder Woman 1984 him,
which is
that was, but yeah. And to be fair, he's what? How old is he supposed to be? Thing is, she must be maybe a decade older than him.
Yeah, I'd say she's at least 7 or 8 years older, but probably 10.
Probably 10 years older. And so, yeah, so I mean, I don't know how old the actor was at the time, but he's probably about 17 or 18 maybe at the time. So I wonder how
But
he'd say.
But he says, that's beyond my powers.
Mm-hmm.
But let me take your hand. I'll tell you from personal experience that elves are so short that when it rains, they're the last to know.
Oh, yeah. Well, Frick really has the moves, and, especially when he becomes Fabio. Man, that was interesting seeing the whole Frick thing.
Good God.
Flight.
What?
Is that the time?
Sorry, I'm just mathsing.
You're what?
She's 32 when she made this.
Oh.
Helena Bonham Carter is apparently 32 here.
Wow. She's older than
She was born in 1966.
Wow.
She was born in 1966, which means if she's made in 1990, she's 30 bloody 2. She does not look it.
That means she's at least if
60.
She might be 60, but maybe her birthday hasn't come yet.
It will.
Yeah, she's 6 years younger than I am.
It will this year. But wow. Well, I haven't seen her lately, but then again, I haven't really seen much in recent years.
Yeah, the last thing that I saw her in was Harry Potter. She looks very young in those movies too.
At the end of May, she'll be 60.
Wow, amazing.
Stop enjoying yourself and get on with it.
Maybe you can ask AI where she's going to celebrate her birthday. Pretty soon.
How old Arthur is?
No.
Yeah. Doesn't say how old Paul Cohen.
It
doesn't say how old Paul Cohen is
unknown
yet plays Arthur is.
She was in the movie Big Fish. Also, is she American or British?
Yes,
British.
She's British. Well, she plays an American with an American accent. I would have never guessed. I thought it was the other way around. Wow, cool.
Well, she's wow.
Oh, wait a minute. Was she the one in that 4 Weddings and a Funeral?
Probably. She was born in Golders Green, and apparently her great grandfather was Prime Minister Herbert Asquith. Amazing what you can learn from IMDb, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Mab put her face on is that a sconce for a torch? No, it was his glass. It was like a goblet, right? Well, he had it.
Get on with it. Yes, okay. Get on with it. I mean, that's what she's saying.
Get on with it.
That's what she says all the time. In fact, we still have this.
Oh, get on with it.
Okay, Daniel Brocklebank is 46.
Well, that was the young Merlin.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right.
The young Arthur.
It's Paul Cohen. I'm just trying to look that up.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be 46 again. Even just a few years is a lot. But anyway, what's she on about here?
Thank you, Scott.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Liza was honored.
He's got Mr. Brown.
No, I think that's the wrong one. I don't think that chap was born in 1913. If he is, he's very bloody young.
Is that Paul Cullen, Cullen?
No, it's Cohen, Curran.
C-U-R-R.
Curran.
Yeah.
Cullen.
Oh, there is another one who was born in. Don't know. He played in like in Glasgow.
See, children, if you're out there, kids, this is how things used to be before AI. We used to have to think about them and look them up.
Youth is overrated.
His age is not showing up anywhere in a Google search.
But 53. I've just found it. Paul Cohen, Nobody's World, was born in September 69. So he is 3 years younger than Helena Bonham Carter is there.
Or 2.5 years younger.
Or 2.5 years, yeah. But basically, it's December 69.
If he was in 69, then today he's like
53.
50.
Oh no! It's definitely it's 3 years and change. She's 3 years older than him.
Yeah.
Because her birthday's before his.
Yeah.
No, he'd be 57 today. Around.
Not until September.
Hold on, wait. Sorry, no, this is even more confusing.
We're doing math.
Sorry, no, hold on, wait. No, that can't be right.
Anna, you are not a person of old.
I am. That cannot be right. That cannot be right.
Don't call yourself old, Anna, please. That makes us so much older.
Yeah, man. When people younger than me are saying how old.
Yeah.
Let Colin continue.
There is no way that guy's 53. In there. No, I'm looking at
your math is wrong. I was born in 74. I'm 52. You know what I mean?
In Merlin he was 29. In Merlin he was 29.
Now this is confusing because what I've got here is right. This is weird. Paul Cohen, known for his role in Merlin, was born December 13th, 1969, making him 53 years old at the time of the series. He passed away in December 1986. No. They're combining two Paul Cohens.
Yes, they are.
Holy.
Oops.
53 at the time of the making of the series. No. Oh,
no, he would have been in his 30s.
Again, it's crazy.
Is that in IMDb?
No, IMDb just doesn't give his age. I just put in Paul Cohen Merlin age in Bing. Unfortunately.
Oh, well, you're using Bing. Try Gemini, try Google.
Anna, that's so much better to look younger, but be old. You have the wisdom, but the face of youth. I am jealous. Jealous.
You don't need to be. You look young, Liza.
Dudes, when I look into a camera, I'm seeing the age creep up on me.
Well, that's because you're always your own worst critic. But
aren't we all?
Very nice tonight on King Dolphin TV.
That's true.
No, aren't we all Liza's worst critics?
No.
Yes, especially you.
I couldn't resist that joke.
Calling out of this, just you, Dutch Gravy.
I said, aren't we all? And you said I was right.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Huh. So basically, he is 3 years younger than Helena Bonham Carter, right?
When?
Well, all the time. He will always be younger, but yeah, he's 29 and she's 30.
Okay, I think we should move on. We're like
unless one of them passes away, at which point the other one starts to either outdistance or catch up.
Yeah.
We ladies would avoid that question, Scott Hobbit.
But she was certain. But Morgan was certainly more than 3 years old when Arthur was born.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Holy moly, you got a fart in your brain or something?
Of course.
All right. So what's being said here? Did we do this line or not? I don't know. It's gone.
No, we haven't done this one yet.
It's being obscured by Gavin.
Oh, well, you got to read.
Oh, me and Gavin, we're about the same age. Then.
Yes. Kindred spirits.
I've been thinking, Morgan, that there might be
a way of giving you what you want.
Thank you.
Colin.
I can't read that.
Sorry,
I don't know what the hell happened.
This iridescent fabric doesn't seem authentic.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
I want to dress like that, though.
It might be meant. I don't know if it's meant to be. I suppose the thing is, if she's, I mean, if he's made, I suppose they could get away with saying it's fake, it's fairy.
It's fake cloth. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's fake cloth, and he's just calling it Roman because it, because he
Roman,
doesn't know better, really.
Kind of Romanish style. Well, it depends on how they've been around. I mean, it could pass for Roman or something. It definitely could pass for sort of Roman.
Definitely could pass for Pompeii in the fires of Pompeii.
Yeah.
Your son could be king.
But she'll never be able to sit on the throne, really, unless, of course, he sneaks an opportunity.
Well, it worked for the Kingmaker.
Oh, yeah. During the King's speech, what's his name? Captain Barboa from Pirates of the Caribbean was able to sit on
Barbosa.
Okay, Barbosa.
Oh, Lord. Colin Firth.
Colin Firth, yeah. And, but no, the speech, what would you call him? The speech doctor, speech whisperer.
Speech therapist.
Speech therapist. Therapy. Something I should do one of these days. But yeah, he sat on the throne just to get the king to speak like a king, shall we say, because he got him pissed off.
Well, how? If Arthur defeats the Lord Lot, he'll be king, and I can't marry him.
Yeah, I know. It's like reading ancient hieroglyphs.
Well, it's only because the YouTube is like behind, but if it
and underneath this charming and devilishly
handsome exterior. Yeah, once it comes up on the phone, I can read it.
In fact, it's better. It's better now because it's the same one.
Yes, that's much easier to read now. Same words though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we could just summarize this basically.
No, it's the same words. Move to the next slide.
I can't even tell because I can't read them.
I'm a scabby old gnome.
Really?
I think it was crabby.
Well, he's also, shall we say, he's taking advantage.
You're right. It was crabby.
Mm.
And he's like, "Does it matter?" And she's like, "No, not a bit."
Well, it depends. Not according to Rachel Zegler, until it does matter according to Rachel Zegler.
How old was Martin Short when he made this? Somebody could probably look up Martin Short's birthday there. So we're guessing that
I've got the IMD up in front of me. So
that King Arthur was something.
I think Frigg is a little bit older than she is.
Well, yeah, as a fae, but Martin Short.
I'm guessing 20 at least.
March. He was born in March 1950.
Oh wow!
I was off by 4. Oh well.
38.
Well, so Martin Short is
48 this time. Sorry.
Or close to 76. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yep. Amazing, isn't it?
Damn. I mean, this is what my parents used to do when I was growing up. They'd be like, how old is he now? They'd be like, oh, he looks old. And all this stuff, when I was growing up. And now I'm saying the same type of shit. Because it's like the actors I grew up with, I'm like, oh. The only ones that live forever are the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger and
I don't know.
Richards.
I thought the kids. I thought Irene Cara and Erica Gilmore were going to live forever. Everyone remembers their name.
Oh gosh.
Who wants to live forever?
I'm gonna live forever. Baby, remember my name.
Learn how to fly.
Hey,
I'm
I know-
gonna live forever.
He loves that song, doesn't he?
I know I'm going to live forever.
fly.
I haven't died yet.
Oh gosh.
And I can't remember. And mind you, I'm impressed. I remembered. Shows how much I actually remember both actresses who played that character.
Well, also Marcus. He says when he said, "Oh, do you want to live forever?" When Ivanova said that, he's like, "I do, actually."
I'd like to. Yeah, I'd quite like to actually. Yeah.
So anyway,
Not a bit.
I think it's hard to keep these two from doing their thing here. So
Yeah.
That was a good song.
what was?
The Highlander theme by Queen.
Well, yeah, that was the love theme.
It was interesting.
I don't think we're going to be able to read that line at all. That's looking
Oh,
like
sorry about that.
really 8-bit to me.
Oh.
You don't have to.
She's like, you don't have to seduce me. I already want the crown.
Yeah, but it says you don't have to seduce me.
But
to
with
win me
what
over.
it did to the subtitles and then the slides look clear in comparison, like the pictures, I don't know what the heck did that.
No.
Like
But
everyone
anyway.
else, I want the crown. I like you, Morgan Le Fay. You are a truthful young woman.
For now.
And I like you.
Whomever
Yeah,
you are.
There's something about that.
And
that
I've just
shot
realised I'm
there
horny.
that there's something about that shot right there that does not look medieval, or
No.
there's something about that says Vanity Fair 1998.
It could be the copious amounts of eyeshadow.
Yeah, the dark eyeshadow, the iridescent clothes.
Yeah.
I want to dress
spring-like
like that. I
curls.
love that.
The
Yeah.
18th century rake hairstyle on the bloke and
Yes.
shirt on
Yeah.
the bloke.
Yeah.
Well, remember, he's 16 years older than her.
Or 18, because he said he was actually born in 48.
Was he? Oh, I thought he
I
said
thought
50.
it was-
I thought you said it was actually 48.
No, he's born in 50. No, he's born in 50. He said
He
he
was
born in
48
50.
at
okay.
the time.
Oh. Never mind.
So, yeah.
Damn.
Isn't her
So-
husband much, much older than she is? At one point, wasn't she married to Tim Burton?
I think she was actually.
What?
Yes. I think you could be right. I'm not sure.
Oh
It
my
sounds-
goodness.
Because she had a role in all of his movies. And did some voice work even in, I think, in his animations. Or
I think Dutch is looking it up.
stop
Right?
motion.
They were never married. They were in a committed relationship for 13 years from 2001 to 2014.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They lived in adjoining houses in London, having 2 children together, Bill and Nell,
Adjoining houses, so that means they couldn't even be common law married.
before separating amicably.
That's interesting.
interesting.
IMDb's got a Billy Raymond button, a Nell button, and a Billy Burton. So I don't know if that's the same one.
Yeah, Billy Raymond is his name now. It was Billy Burton.
Oh, right. I see. That's what it was. All right.
Gavin, I will show
Was
him
it
this
ever
cap.
Tim?
I love that dress.
Are you saying that Tim Burton was named Billy Raymond?
No, one of their first child was named Billy
okay,
Raymond,
okay.
or named Billy Burton, and he's changed
That's
his name
how
to Billy Raymond.
Rumors get started.
All right.
His name was Theo. Okay, so
And yes, they worked
And-
together on 8 films. And I like you. I already read that line. Move on.
okay.
Get on with it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and they were like all over each other this
Oh,
whole
yeah.
time, man.
Mm.
I guess Martin Short was hoping for a retake.
Wouldn't you?
doing these scenes, and then I don't know what happened here.
They
guess the
threw Mab
cameras-
aside. Yeah.
Oh,
I
they
don't-
did. Oh, that's right.
Morgan
I
Morgan
don't
does.
think they had an intimacy coach. I don't think they needed one.
Yeah.
Intimacy coaches. Oh, and then it went from red, crimson. Yeah, there we go. To there we go, Roman red.
I just had an interesting thought that just suddenly struck me.
That's nice.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it just fell out, came out of nowhere. I would venture to guess that is probably the first time she'd ever had sex.
What?
I would say you're probably correct.
So that red might also represent something else.
Like
they
what?
had sex. I thought they were
Symbolic,
just like fooling around.
Oh, they were
you
fooling
mean
around
this-
all right.
This. Oh, so you mean this is a symbol of
yeah,
them having?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's literally just occurred to me that I mean the certainly implication there is that she's just become an adult.
Oh.
And if that might actually be blood from
Oh. Oh.
no,
Yeah.
as in that particular reason that the maiden blood at that particular time when a woman does that for the first time.
Well, I'm glad you're putting it in other ways, but I wasn't even thinking that. I thought they were just sucking face. And
Oh, no.
that's all. Oh my goodness. So, well, anyway, let's get on to the battlefield.
Maybe Mordred is really Frick's son.
Love
yeah,
is the battlefield. Mordred.
We assume it's Arthur's son.
I would have to assume that Frick is capable of not impregnating a human.
You mean
Oh,
this
because
Mordred?
he's a magic creature.
Right.
You mean this Mordred?
Yes, yes. Look, what do you want?
That's what I was going to ask you. What do you want?
You are a lunatic. Go away. Pester someone else.
That's not a
Morden.
That's not Mordred. What's the matter with you?
He's worse than Mordred. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Mr. Morden is horrible. Yes.
Oh,
He just wants to know what you want.
Well, I don't think Frick is the father because no, they needed Arthur's blood. The bloodline.
They could have just said it was
If his
Arthur's
okay.
blood.
Okay. Well,
They
if he
could
had
have just
pointy
said it.
ears. If Mordred
Yeah, I
had
mean, it's
pointy
not just-
ears, we would know.
there's no saying that a gnome and a human would produce a child anyway. So
Yeah.
What does this say? This says
Stand aside.
Stand aside. Okay.
The army is all its ready size. It's going to be a bloody fight.
I think
That made
that
no
should be
sense.
ready, sire.
Ah, the army's all ready, sire. It's going to be a bloody fight. But that definitely says size.
Yeah, it says size. I think it's meant to.
Oops.
All right. And so we just see Arthur there. Nice helmet. Oh, no, it's not a helmet. That's his sword. Never mind. I thought I saw a helmet there. He doesn't do helmets.
It was
He
well-
has-
Wasn't he
he has
wearing one?
curly hair.
Go back a couple.
Yeah.
One more. Another one.
More.
Yeah, she's wearing a helmet there.
No, that's Boris.
Oh, that's supposed to be Boris. He's coming out. Is it? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, see the
Maybe
brigandine?
Boris is really Arthur's father.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's because the hair looks the same. The cloak is the same, and the armor looks pretty much the same underneath it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Yeah, they're both wearing brigandine.
Yeah.
they're about to wage war here. It's a little hilly to be a golf course, but it's close.
Well, given that Lot was supposed to be the king of Orkney, as in Orkney up the islands up in Scotland, someone's come a long way.
Wait for my signal.
Well, Arthur, this is where he does his first valiant deed.
Yeah, yes, it's Stamford the Bridgeless.
Is that the Braveheart battlefield? I don't know. That's a good question.
No,
Scott.
Stirling the bridge, and it's not Stamford. Sorry, Stamford was another bridge.
The Bridgeless.
Yeah, the big battle in Braveheart is the Battle of Stirling Bridge. Problem is, there's no river and there's no bridge at the Battle of Stirling Bridge.
You couldn't fit all those actors on the bridge.
And there were no Irish fighting for the Scots.
Oh, no.
Oh man, yeah, I guess they went a little overboard with that.
Oh, yes.
And they also weren't wearing blue paint, and they also didn't have stirrups. And oh dear
they
Lord,
didn't wear blue paint.
No,
and they didn't wear kilts. They didn't wear tartan.
Well, they had the blue paint in what is that other telling? There's one called just called King Arthur, and it has that girl from Pirates of the Caribbean.
No. We're talking about Braveheart.
Braveheart.
I know, but they also had it in that other one.
Colin, I don't know who told me, but I was told that kilts were worn in battle. So that's false.
The kilt apparently doesn't come in for about 200 or 300 years after Braveheart.
Oh wow!
I'm not sure when tartan comes in. They would have been wearing, and if you want a full breakdown, watch Nick Hodges on History Buffs on Braveheart. However, be warned, you will probably spend the next 3 weeks watching all of his stuff because they're bloody fantastic. But no, the kilts weren't. Woad, yes, because in the King Arthur one that you're talking about with Kira the Flat, yes, that one that is again. That's probably in some ways that's quite close because it's late Roman, post-Roman Empire. So yeah, she's wearing because she's supposed to be picked.
But they had Russians in it, but they not Russians, but Rus. But I think that's possible because isn't the Celts
Gavin
originated from I guess Western Russia?
Yeah, but what I mean, if you're talking to King Arthur, the Yermagriff, what's the Yermagriff that has with it? Keira Knightley one. Yeah, the setting for that is that they're actually what the Romans did is they're Sarmatian, I think. They're basically horsemen from, as you said, from I think about Russia way. But what the Romans did, they moved them around, and they then settled when their soldiers came finished their service. They then discharged them. They settled them somewhere else. So you get a unit. You know, if that unit had been recruited together, they moved around the empire, and then when they reach the end of their service, they're in Britain. So they're discharged in Britain. So they settle in Britain, which is the angle that they were using in that movie.
Right. Yeah.
So
I mean, I did like that one too. Because I thought that seemed to have some modern improvements to it as far as our more modern understanding of when King Arthur was placed.
Oh, Scott, I blame you. Yes.
And the Celts and the origin.
Yeah.
All right, are we done with this tangent?
We are done.
But I'm confused though, Colin, because Gavin is telling me that they were worn in
Gavin's
battle.
making a joke. Gavin was making a joke. He said, that's why I saw battle dressed. Ha ha ha.
But there was no ha 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 after it.
No, but that's what he's doing.
But was it a time period thing though? You mean during the time of Braveheart?
Yeah, they basically at the time of the battles in Braveheart, both sides would have been dressed pretty much the same.
Right, yeah. But kilts never came into battle at any point in time, right?
William Wallace.
Kilts started being used in the 1700s,
right.
500 years after.
No, I understand that now, but I'm saying, were they ever worn in battle?
Yes, yeah. I mean, have you ever seen Carry On Up the Khyber?
No.
What?
Carry On Up the Khyber. It's one of the Carry On movies. It's a hilarious movie. There are one or two bits about it which you will fall out of your chairs laughing at. But They are the basic setting for that is a British Army in the Raj, and the unit in question, the military unit in question, is a Scottish regiment, and they wear kilts.
Okay.
They up until the time when you get modern camouflage type battle dress,
Right.
Scottish regiments would have worn kilts. They still wear kilts for number one, number two dress for parade type dress. But yeah,
wait, Gavin. Look. Colin is telling me that they were indeed at some point in time used in battle. So there you go.
Yeah, but it's when they were holding guns.
Yeah, it was
like, well, it might have been muskets or whatever back then.
It depends, Gavin. Are you trying to sell her the Stirling Bridge from Braveheart?
I shall not be buying any bridges from Gavin Unit.
Well, whether they were kilt skirts or whatever, they seem to blend in with the surroundings a little better than bright red.
See what you did, Scott. See what you did? How dare you?
It's all your fault.
Well, anyway, this guy has a very period helmet on the left.
You'll be killed, Merlin.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's something a bit weird with that helmet.
Yeah, I think it's from the Holy Grail. John Cleese was wearing it. In the
I'm just not sure. I mean, because looking at the other ones, I'm not sure if he just doesn't fit or if he's just pushed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because looking at the two guys either side of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just quite tall helmets, which look a bit comical as well as conical, but that means they've got a lot of space for if they
He's wearing his a bit high.
Yeah. I mean, he might be pushed. He might almost if he's pushed it back on his face a little bit. Maybe the actor was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
With it, like, wasn't able to deliver his lines with it properly down. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, either way, it looks like more of a nuisance than anything else.
How does that think he's doing? Stay on your head during battle without any sort of chin strap or something?
Those? They don't.
But aren't they supposed to protect your...
They're supposed to have straps.
Yes, so...
They should have some sort of...
What an oversight, yeah.
They should have something to secure them, certainly.
Yeah, I think the straps, like anything that we have in museums today, maybe the straps, degraded and stuff like that. So that's why they're not on them. But you would think back then they would strap them on.
Not doing it.
Okay. We're going to let that one go. Okay. So is there anything we need to...
What the devil does he think he's doing?
He's going up a hill.
He's going to stop a war single-handedly.
But look at that. You see the
low gears, but only 1 horsepower.
Yep. And you see the army on the hill there. It's like too bad the other guys, aren't down below. You come going down the hill, and then you have to go up another.
If you look carefully at the guys at the top, you can kind of see that the camera's at a Dutch, if you will, angle.
Yeah.
Which also makes sense, I think, of the way the horse is standing.
No. If you tilt your head, the horse is definitely not walking straight. He is climbing a hill.
Yeah, but if you look at the angle of the guys at the top, I don't think they've turned it 45 degrees.
Yeah, I think
the camera's turned to make it look steeper than it is. Yeah,
it could be a Dutch angle going on there.
Yeah, I mean, looking mainly at the angle of the guys on the top, because they all seem to be leaning forward at about 30, 40 degrees.
Too bad we don't have a snail there to compare it to.
Yeah.
Although a Dutch angle is usually done to show like something chaotic or evil. This is just to make the hill look steeper.
Yeah.
Still, why not? If you got it, use it. But here they are. They would be riding
now
down
you can see
a
there
hill.
it looks a lot less steep there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But is that the opposing army over there in the distance? That
No, he's
thing?
coming up to the opposing army. That's his army in the distance.
I know that's his army, which I'm calling the opposing one
Oh,
at this
sorry.
point, since we're behind the line of this one. But the other army, but it's like, didn't these guys know that you probably shouldn't be like right there in the sweet spot for horses coming downhill and have? Well, I guess they should back up further so the horses are more winded.
Well, yeah, the thing is, it's one of these weird things is they seem to like to do these things in movies. I think is long distance, but no, I mean, if most of your people are guys are on foot, they ain't going to be charging all that distance.
Oh no,
I have a 35-pound recurve, not a longbow, recurve that could fire that far.
Oh yeah, a longbow could do it. Probably. That's what I'm saying is you do that, but your guys aren't going to charge that distance. They're going, they're not going to be able to run that distance. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
No,
because,
that's like Normandy.
No, I mean, because there's not. I mean, they don't use I didn't see a lot of archery used in this series. There's one lot, I think. I'm not sure
one volley.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how prevalent archery was at the time anyway. And I certainly don't think the longbow was in use.
No, probably not.
I don't think.
Well, at least Arthur's hoping to avoid all this mess.
There's no reason why men should die today, my friend. Oh, my lord. Sorry. The quarrel is between us. It's the same line still.
Oh.
It is.
That was important.
This is Excalibur, the sword of the true king. If you believe you have a right to it, take it.
Ooh.
And that's nicely done the way he hands that over as well.
Yep, very well done. And kill me. Cue Merlin going, "What's this? What's this?"
And there we go. He just raises it. And
Why,
then he looks
I oughta.
What?
Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying, Mr. Sword? I shouldn't kill him? Oh, yeah. Well, all right then.
A lot can be accomplished with music.
Yeah.
Is that a line you need? I don't know.
Forgive me, Arthur. I can feel it.
You are.
Well, the sword is yours. You are the true king. Everybody's going, what?
Well,
the hell are we all dressed up for then?
Well, they're probably happy not to have to fight that day.
Yeah.
And
I wanted to kill somebody today.
And this guy gets to now go off and rejoin Motley Crue. And
another good handoff.
Yeah.
There you go.
The war is over. Did it even start?
And there's Merlin in his deep down coat. Who's that? Like just to the left of Merlin? Is that guy just wearing?
That's Gawain.
That's Gawain.
Oh man,
wearing camouflage.
Yes.
Oh, it's over his armor, I guess.
Wearing camouflage green.
Green and brown patches. That is camouflage.
Yep. Oh,
I was
yep.
going to say he kind of looks like Socrates or something.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Well done, Arthur. Well done. I raised you well. Arthur is the true king. Yeah,
I'm sure
no
the
kidding.
actors were happy too. We get to line up, but don't have to do all that.
We don't have to run half a mile before we get to the other guys.
All right, so
but
his armor is all of a sudden caught my attention. Is that like plate but sewn at the corners?
It's brigandine.
Yeah.
Brigandine is individual plates sewn onto leather.
Ah.
Yeah, literally. So that's about the only time I think when you actually do sew the whole lot on. But he should be wearing something underneath it because look, his entire armpit, and right into his side there is completely
exposed,
unarmored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you wouldn't get a penalty in dexterity. I guess. You could still use bows.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but also
that's,
also no protection on the neck.
yeah.
Oh, it's certainly not jousting gear.
I mean, certainly not with the helms they were using.
I was going to say it's not even fighting gear.
Well, kings are usually the ones that stand on the hill.
Oh no, they fight. They fight.
Oh yeah, by blood and right.
Oh, that's good. Oh, not just blood, and not just right, but both together. Sorry about the line there, but Scott has something to say.
In this circle, let us give thanks to our Savior for his deliverance. Oh, wait, that's Arthur saying that. Sorry.
That's Arthur, yeah.
And let this circle be a symbol of our
purpose.
This is where American football teams got the idea for doing prayers after the game.
Idiom, sir. Idiom, yes.
Let us pray.
Each man here is equal to the other. Each has a voice, and each will strive to fight for truth and honor. What's that mean?
Truth, justice, and the American way.
God, the guy's helmet on those two there. Those three there. Oh, Lord.
The guy on the left looks like it's sideways.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is, yeah.
The only way it stays on.
What's honor? Let us pray.
Notice, go back one, Lawrence,
go
could you?
ahead. Yeah.
Notice the early Christian symbols.
Oh, yeah.
Suppose the Cairo, the P look thing
Yeah.
at the top of the cross there.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of like an ankh. Maybe. Did they get that from Egypt?
No.
That's Greek.
Yeah.
Mm.
Philosophy.
Thank you, Scott.
Philosophia. Oh.
I thought I'd finally achieved one of my dreams. The Wayfarer Project. Sorry. At last, there was a good king on the throne.
Ah, really? But this is in the camp, right? This is the...
Yeah.
Lawrence, I'm sorry, Dutch.
Go on.
Would this be a good place to start next week?
We're
the
about
next,
finished.
But this scene is important.
I know, but we're going to end on... I also selected a good scene for ending this week.
Okay. Good.
All right.
So we'll move ahead. We'll move a little faster here.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
Oh. May I present Lady Marie, Queen of the Border Celts. Oh, this is Freck. I didn't notice that. Queen of the Border Celts, who comes to pay you homage.
Border Celts.
He pronounces it homage.
I know. You are most welcome, my lady.
Because he's not French.
Haha.
Oh.
That's right.
The Border Celts.
Dar, she's pretty.
Yeah, he's gone all Uther.
Lady, we are overwhelmed by your gifts. Perhaps I and my servants can join you for the night. We've had a long, tiring journey, and we'd like to rest before we return home.
Yeah, she said it like that too. Oh, and she said tiring. She did this sound afterwards, like.
Of course, I have a bed big enough for you, both of us,
and the servants.
We can spend some time together. You can tell me about your people. It would be my pleasure,
What did the boy
Your Majesty.
Okay, so here we get the for a PG movie, they inserted a scene that was quite inappropriate.
I don't know. When I was doing the slides, it didn't really show anything.
But they didn't have to show anything. They could have shown them going into the tent and move over to this scene.
Exactly. And they chose to make some motions and make some sounds that were very suggestive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We know what's going to happen.
Yes.
Standards and practice was asleep at the switch on that one.
Well, they didn't elbow the cup properly. Well, Merlin can figure it out. Of course, he sees some wax. And,
what are you showing me, Mab?
Oh, wait a minute. Did I have I thought I had a thing here. Oh, it comes up next.
What have you done? Clip.
Yep, that's where it is. I knew I got this because this was kind of cool. This is like beyond the mind's eye kind of stuff. Wow, that was exciting.
She's just giddy about it.
Mm-hmm.
I rode past that day, but I knew I was already too late to stop something that could finish us all. Out, my lords.
Don't make me say it again.
He's got a proper wizard staff this time.
And close the door behind you.
He does. He does have a staff.
Merlin, what's the matter? Tell
me the truth.
Tell me the truth, Arthur. Excuse me. 2 nights ago, you slept with a woman. Well, if you must know, I did. I don't see why I need to tell you about it. That was Morgan Le Fay. Her mother was Lady Igraine, your mother.
Oh, and that's
I didn't know.
Upon. That's frowned upon because sisters are still sisters.
I'm reminded of a insensitive rhyme I heard in high school. Incest is the best. Put your sister to the test.
Incest is keeping in the family.
There you go.
Yes, if you can't keep it in your pants, keep it in the family.
Okay, well, Merlin, maybe at some point, did you ever actually tell him that he's got a sister?
Yeah, seriously.
He really.
Well, neither did Uncle Ben, or what's his name, Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or either of them. Uncle Ben could have done it too. But also, it's like Merlin had the power to show him what she looks like. Although he would have been showing her as the droopy-lidded, buck-toothed version, which wouldn't have helped him at all.
Probably not.
Well, how much had that? We don't know. We don't know if he knew he had a sister or not. He did say she told him the story, but you're forgetting the important thing about the reason why Obi-Wan never told Luke that he had a sister was that at the time
George Lucas didn't know.
George Lucas hadn't decided to make them brother and sister.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is why Luke was drooling over her.
Yeah.
He wasn't drooling that badly.
Kissed her twice.
Han Solo.
Or rather, she kissed him twice.
Unfortunately, he also didn't tell Timothy's not Timothy's Zahn, Alan Dean Foster when he wrote Splint with the Mind's Eye, which was the first EU spin-off movie.
Spin-off book.
Otherwise, there's could be that which gets a little bit steamy if you or a little bit BBC-ish if you read that.
I had it as a kid and I read it several times, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
We're already talking Star Wars, but I guess I brought it up.
Anyway, we're on a tangent here. We're trying to finish this up.
The thing is, when she was in the Return of the Jedi, when she was there in the Ewok camp at night, and Luke told her that she was his sister, she said,
I know.
Somehow
I've always
knew.
Yeah.
And it's like, lady.
And the best part is, he asks her, do you remember your mother? Oh, yes. She was always seemed sad. And then we see Amidala die in childbirth. And I'm going, George, do you not remember the lines?
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't know. There will be a child. Mab will see to that. He'll be the future, and he'll destroy us.
And there we see Nimue. And this, don't worry, we're at the end here, Liza, but I still included this scene. It was nice. Nice lighting.
It's a Rutan.
She's in Mirkwood.
A mirror.
Oh, it's a mirror.
There are no mirrors in Avalon.
Yeah, it's against their religion. And she looks at herself, and then there's a flash of light. And she gets fricked. She's now beautiful.
You see how it can change you.
You've changed me already. You've scarred me.
I know. So unfair.
Unfair? That was evil.
With evil all around me, I can do nothing but evil to survive.
Now that's a real good get-out clause. It's the evil around me.
It's not my fault. Oh, that's too easy. You can fight it, like Merlin.
It's because of Merlin that all this came about.
That's not true. Why are you here, Mab?
To make you an offer. I will restore your beauty if you take Merlin to a place I have created for you.
I thought she was going to say, to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Does she look like the Godfather?
You can live with him there until the end of your days.
And be happy?
Sure, why not? And be happy.
He has a destiny. It would keep him from his purpose.
It would keep him from wasting his time.
His life, sorry. He believes that fighting for what is right isn't a waste. I wouldn't do that to him. I love him.
Ah, so you see, she loves him enough to let him follow his destiny.
I owe him.
You hate him.
I hate him too. What's your answer?
No, I'm sorry.
If you change your mind, just call my name.
And I'll be there.
Out loud.
It's got to be out loud. Just like the guy at Stonehenge had to call out loud. And there we go. I think.
And he had to say her name 3 times before she appeared.
Oh, that's a nice rule. But that is our final slide of the evening.
You missed an opportunity there, Dutch.
Did I?
Yep. You missed an opportunity. You should have done at least one of those lines in Zafaras's voice. He has a destiny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
No, he's not right. He has destiny. Purpose. Would not do. No.
Yes.
Not the one.
Not the one.
Oh, that not the one. I'm not going to play it because that would be overdoing it, man. So that one's short enough. I could play that one, but I'm not finding it so easily.
I just did.
Okay. And you did it well. All right. I believe that's it for this evening.
Well, nice. This is moving along well. It's always a pleasure to chat with you fine folks.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And so I think next week it'll be the penultimate one. It'll be 5 and then 6. Part 6 is the following week. Because
we have an ultimate pen.
Yeah, well, penultimate and then the ultimate.
The penultimate pen and then the ultimate pen.
Huh.
All right. So anyway, for anyone still with us, we do have Sundays Babylon 5, which is, oh my goodness, remind me, what is this one? This is right after Londo's Wives.
Oh, did you finish? You finished it?
Yes.
Oh,
one I
wanted.
really would have liked to have done, I must admit.
Oh.
We can do it again.
We'll do it.
We can do it again
someday. I'll do it again. Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. People were like, "What?"
I knew we should have. I knew we should have taken longer with that episode.
No, it's not. It's not that we'd be doing it again. We'd be doing it right.
We'd be doing it right
because Colin would be
lyrics.
with us.
That's lyrics.
I don't know about that, but I was saying we'd be doing it right because Colin would be with us.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Yes. No.
What is the episode you're planning, Lawrence?
It's the next one. I'm trying to remember what it is, but my brain doesn't work anymore. We even saw it.
It would be a race through darkness, the Underground Railroad for the telegraph.
Yeah. Well, we just saw that like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
We just saw it 2 nights ago in preparation, but that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's another one where Dr. Franklin gets to shine a little bit.
Yes, he does.
But then there'll be a lot to talk about.
But then there's the coming of shadows. And then there's Gropos. Please tell me.
We skip Gropos for sure, right?
Yeah, we're going to skip Gropos, but I guess we could mention some brief things that came out.
I don't think it's even necessary.
Oh, no. There's one thing that's very necessary to point out about Gropos. And you might even want to grab a quick clip from the show for it, showing where Franklin gets his arrogance from.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is there is one you need to kind of touch on Gropos because, of course, it is referred to very directly in a much later episode.
Yeah, but that episode is in season 5, so it doesn't matter.
You mean the Halloween girl?
Well, that was a good episode. But
when Marcus doesn't.
But it doesn't. You don't need to watch Gropos to kind of figure out what's happening with Garibaldi.
No. I'm saying is but you sort of mentioned it. Yeah.
No. I mean,
but then again, I suppose by the time you get around to Day of the Dead, or Night of the Dead, or whatever it's called, then it is sort of 3 years since you've seen Gropos anyway. So yeah. I mean,
even longer with us.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's very much Gropos. I think is very much the epitome of a filler episode.
Yes, 100%. I agree with you, Colin. There, yes.
Well, I can't think of anything in it that's actually.
Well, yeah, just a little bit about the father. And summarizing that, it could be done as an intro into whatever episode we cover in lieu
a short intro.
Yeah, just a short intro. But one good thing about it is that it doesn't glorify war, and it does show you, some of those.
I mean, it has its. I think, to be fair, it has its points. As you said, I mean, it's an interesting about Earth's interplanetary relations, for example, things like that.
And they also bring upgrades for Babylon 5's defenses, but that doesn't make it an episode worthy of covering. We just mentioned those things during the show and move along.
Alrighty. So that being said, at least this week we get the Underground Railroad.
Because after Gropos is All Alone in the Night.
Mm-hmm.
Which is that where we first? Yeah, that's where we first get to Lom.
Oh, really? That early? Okay.
Yeah. That's when we first get.
Yeah, that's what I was.
The sword guy.
The sword guy. That's where he gets kidnapped by the Whitley Stribers.
The scribe. Yes.
The Stribe.
I
named
see.
after Whitley Striber.
Oh yeah. The Stribes or whatever they call themselves. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. And that's when he finally gets his debriefing too, because that's when General Haig visits.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, every episode after
Gropos.
Go on, Colin.
No, I was going to, and of course, it's another episode. It's one of the few episodes which is actually a line from the opening spiel, All Alone in the Night.
Yep.
They plagiarized themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, between All Alone in the Night, Acts of Sacrifice, Hunter Prey, There All the Honor Lies, and Now for a Word in the Shadow of Doom, Knives.
Yeah.
Consent. The ISN episodes.
But that's where we get Kosh's last name.
$2 super chat from Scott Hobbit.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
Inquisitor.
Some battlefield locations need not be mentioned. Yes, Scott. Look at the tangent you took us. Scott.
Battlefield
Why?
Location.
Why? Well, that's how we got into kilts, my friend. It was because of Scott Hobbit.
Oh, but that was good. That was fun. That's when when the chat's into it, and everyone likes going commando, especially with a kilt.
Especially Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Measure it.
But where from?
From the outside.
Where do you start measuring it from?
We were talking about two different things. She's talking about an Are You Being Served episode, an early one, where a Scotsman came in with a kilt and he said to Lucas, measured it, and
he wanted to buy some throughs.
How do you take an inside leg on a guy that's wearing a kilt? You do it from the outside.
It's like, and where are you going with that thing? And he goes,
and where are you going with that thing?
Lucas was like, oh. And he goes,
in Scotland, we measured it from the outside.
Yes. Thank you, Scott.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
They take that film I mentioned, Carry On Up the Khyber. There's a scene in that where they, let's say, make reference to the rumors about what Scotsmen may or may not wear under their kilts.
Mm.
And it's very funny. It's actually if you've not seen it, it's a superbly hilarious film. I mean, they're in the middle of there's a bit literally where there's a battle going on around them, and they are literally sitting down for tea with gunshots going on around. It's an amazing film. It's an amazing film.
Okay.
It really is.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try and find that and check it out. Some of these carry-on films you can take on the airplane with you.
Do they really go commando under the kilts? Is that traditional?
Well, remember, this tradition only goes back to about the 1700s.
Well, it depends. Yeah. Well, wait, let's see. Let's put it this way. Remember, there is a lot of heather and a lot of thistles in Scotland.
Heather and thistles.
And thistles have thorns.
Exactly.
So I would say yes, they would wear something to protect themselves.
I honestly don't know, but it's an ongoing thing, and I genuinely wouldn't want to. I genuinely wouldn't want to make them either way because I don't know the answer. I can't remember if I ever heard the definitive answer.
Interesting.
I've been reticent on the weeding of my front garden, and in the Earworms channel on X, I'll post a picture of some of the really beautiful purple flowers that one of the thistles has been putting out.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, figured you might appreciate it.
Yeah, we try to keep our wildflowers.
We
as
do.
much as possible.
We do. We have brambles that are full of unripe blackberries. I can't wait to pick them.
The problem is I have an HOA, so I don't really have much choice.
Oh, that's sad. I hate
I am
HOAs.
ensuring that the flowers I am having put in are native.
Good.
Yeah.
People should do that. Yeah.
On that note, make sure your HOAs are native.
Make sure you kick your HOAs to the curb if you ever get the opportunity to.
We need another level of government.
That's not a good way to teach a hoa.
All right.
Serves them right, Colin.
We've been dragging it out, so let's call it a night, and we'll see you guys Sunday, next Monday, and Wednesday. Monday will be earlier than usual, around 4 p.m. Eastern, because we need to accommodate for our lady in the land of the rising sun. But it's still a great time for us here.
Yes.
And it's a better time for Colin.
Yes.
Excellent.
Right.
Finally, a better time for Colin.
Yeah, you do it when I've got a game going. There's a reason it's a better time for me.
All right.
That's what I'm going to game.
Take care, all. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.